Hello and welcome to a little let's test of Space Engineers. My name is WW Deadman, but you already know that. And this game was on Steam Steam free weekend this weekend. So I thought I'd do a little let's test. This is gonna release on Sunday, so you probably won't be able to play it for free anymore, but well, you can surely get a little look at what this game has to offer and whether you want to buy it. So if you missed the free weekend on this and you wanted to test it, I'm sorry. Pay more attention to your Steam library. Stuff just shows up there sometimes randomly. Anyway, I'm just gonna start a quick world here on creative mode because I don't actually want to mine the asteroids to be able to build stuff. Yeah, that's definitely one of the things that you can do here. We're just gonna start on the easy start 1. As you see, this game has mod support. We're gonna start offline, of course, and we're gonna not autosave because I don't need to save. Okay. So, this can take a while to load. I've tried out the game before and just started a quick start kind of world. Yeah, the loading screen's a little bit long. Almost like the startup screen of KSP. There we go. That took some time. Okay, so as you see, we are pretty much in space in a unrealistically dense asteroid field. And I say unrealistically because nowhere in space you will find such humongous amounts of asteroids clumping together. So much about asteroid belts and stuff like that. But hey, so yeah, these asteroids do have gravity. As you see, you run around in first person mode, or you can press V to change over to third person. Of course, space to jump like in any good game. And then there is the point where gravity just turns off. And you can use a jetpack with X. You can turn it off. With X you can turn it back on. And fly over here to your space station. You can of course running by pressing shift as always. What the hell is that? Medical room. Does that do anything? No? Good. So, what are you? That's cargo storage. As you see, you can mine all these metals here. Iron, silicon, silver, nickel, cobalt, magnesium. Those are things that you can grind out of those floating space rocks here. Or the one up there, for instance. For that, you might want to use something like this. Flying up and down is done with space and C, or F and C. And come on. Boarding with T. You can also switch between first and third person while piloting ships like this. You can also build those, you can build stations, you can build pretty much anything. And if we go and just mine through this here, for instance, as you see, there's magnesium, nickel, silver, uranium, silicon, and gold in this one, and that here, that rusty piece, that's iron. And with the press of the mouse button, my grinders start to work. And I can start digging into this asteroid. Now, if this wasn't creative mode, I'd need to also get out. I'd need to go and actually collect all of this. I now have that in my inventory. And then I'd have to put that into a refinery and make that... what's that? Cargo containment. That's all just cargo containment. That's the nuclear reactor. We'd need the uranium for that. Here you go. You have iron ore that you got from the asteroid. You put that in the refinery and it makes iron out of it. It's pretty easy. To get into this menu, you go into your inventory while looking at this. So just pressing I is going into your inventory. What's that? Cargo containment, okay. Yeah, that's the command seat of the station, so to say. I don't know if the station can actually move. I don't think so, because I think this is yeah, it's actually welded into the asteroid here, as you see. Down there you see gold stuff. You actually mine gold ore here, although gold actually in real life comes in pure form, because gold does not react with pretty much anything. It's pretty nerd. Yeah, then you've got the interior of the station. Looks pretty cool. Cargo containment unit. Again, you can look into here. There's nothing here at the moment, as you see. I mean, also you can access all other stuff from here, as you see. There's, for instance, the uranium in the reactors. Now, how do you build? If we just fly off here for a second. We go to the building menu by pressing G, and then we can start a new station, we can build a large ship, or we can build a small ship. We're gonna start with a small ship, and we obviously start with the landing leg of the ship, as it seems. In any way, you can now put stuff onto there. You can also keep the mouse button pressed and just drag it, so you do stuff like this. I think there's also an option to make whole... Oops, I didn't want to put anything there. Yeah, you can build on multiple things at once, so you can still build on this while building on this. Also, you can, of course, delete all of that if you want. So, if we were to, let's say, oh yeah, and never, please never, ever touch your ship before you actually installed a gyroscope. Because that's the only way your ship is going to stay balanced. Also, I'd want a flight cockpit on there. That's a little bit huge, I gotta say. Well, where's the reactors? I think 3? Yeah. There. Now you can bump into your ship if you want. Now it's not spinning away and doing stuff. Because the gyroscope is holding it in place. It's like an SAS unit in KSP. But even more ridiculously overpowered. In any way, let's put another line of reactors here. And then let's put some thrusters on this bitch. Now you need to put thrusters into every direction of the ship, or the ship is going to not be able to move in that particular direction. So if you want to go forward, also you get to and that's where things get a little bit weird for someone who's recording with multiple things of equipment. You turn the stuff with the insert, delete, end, picture up, picture down. I don't. Page up, page down. That's it. There's that little thing here on your keyboard. Yeah. Thing is, I have my timer that I have on my second screen set to reset and start with the insert key, and I just pressed that. So I have no idea how long we're recording. Apart from the arbitrary numbers that are showing up on my face cam, but that's nowhere the actual that's nowhere near the actual thing. Yeah, as I said, you need thrusters in every direction, so like this, and then of course up and down, like this, and this, come on, and then you want maybe here and here, for instance. Now I have thrusters in every direction, and the ship itself should be essentially usable. So if I were to just enter here by pressing T while looking at it, I can turn it using the gyroscope probably, and I can make it go in every direction I want. The controls for this are pretty much the same as for the jetpack, as in you go up and down with space and C, and left right with AD. Yeah, usual WASD controls, stuff like that. Now of course you can also put stuff onto that for mining, for instance, as you saw on the miner over there. You can also, if we get out of here and look over here, have a fighter jet like this and just shoot off in the distance. You can shoot stuff, I thought. Yeah, I thought you could shoot stuff, although the weapon here does not seem to function. You should be able to shoot stuff in theory. Practically, it probably needs to have a, you know, target or something. I don't know. This should have weapons on it. But what I can show you here with this real quickly, you can crash into stuff and break it. If we were to get out here, you now see that this is damaged and one of the weapons here is gone. One of the non-functioning weapons, I may say. It should work. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, this constructor vehicle, you probably can build stuff with that. Generally, that's all the stuff you can build here. At least with the astronaut himself. That's all you can do. You can... What do we have here? We have lights. That's nice. So if you... also you can change colors by pressing the right button. That's the bracket keys for English keyboards, and just the two things now right next to the backspace button for any other keyboard, like my German layout keyboard. So these have some nice lighting going on. So you can make your station be less dark. Also, that of course works with ships. So if you want to have, oops, don't fucking, oh god. If you want to have headlights, interior light is not available for small ships. So if I were to use a spotlight instead, I can have a headlight. See? What do we have here? What's that? Small reactor. Let's see. What else do we have here? Of course you can use like sloped stuff so it looks better. Also you can change the lights, the color of your blocks. That's, by the way, what I wanted to tell you with the about the bracket keys. That's what you do with them. Get down here. So you can make this all be colorful and stuff. You can also go ahead and make a new color here, like a very dark blue, for instance. Also, you need to rotate this to actually fit. Why would you? Oh, I'm too close. That's it. So, coloring scheme, pretty much whatever the hell you want. Now this looks a bit weird, but hey. The coloring, of course, does also work if you just press the middle mouse button when hovering over something. You can color that in that color. So you can just paint your ship by holding it down. As you see. Also, I maybe want more landing gear. As you see, you can just search for something up here and it will show it to you. So I'd probably want like 2 at the back here. And we can now land on stuff without breaking the ship. So if I was to like land here, I don't know if that... Okay, that doesn't work. Turning, of course, with Q and E, like just like in KSP. So now you can land here. Get out, and that's standing here and waiting for your next journey or something. Yeah, also you can totally fall off the edge until gravity turns off, and then you automatically change to your jetpack. I know, very realistic, right? Let's have a look at some other stuff over here. For instance, there's a gold... Oh god. A pretty large gold deposit here. You should be able, and I'm saying should, you should be able to... That one does not have gravity at all. That's cool. You should be able to actually use hand tools for stuff like this. I just have no idea how to get them out of my inventory, and I have not found any way to do that. I mean, you have a hand drill here, but you don't actually can equip it as far as I see that. See? Can't equip it. And I can't put it into my... Oh, wait. I may be able to... You can shift between the tool bars down here by pressing shift and the number. I may be able to... No, I can't get it into a toolbar either, as you see. I can only, like, drop it out or something. I don't know. Here, drop item. But... I don't have any way to put this into my hand, as far as I see, and I have not found a way, and I've actually pressed every fucking button I know. There's nothing. So yeah. Also, by the way, there's a second station over here. Just flying around. These stations do have artificial gravity, so that's why you can walk on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So of course you can theoretically play this in survival mode and mine stuff and craft stuff out of that, so to say. I have no idea why there's a red block here. Goodbye. And of course this game has multiplayer, so that's probably the most obvious selling point of this game. It's still in early access on Steam as far as I know. It could be that they by now changed that, but I don't think so. That's a Gatling cannon. Cool. If I was to get in here, can I do anything with this? No. There's literally nothing you can do if you do that. Maybe you can, yeah, you can from here control everything from your on the station, like stuff like that. The Gatling turret, at least the loading of the gun and stuff like that. Yeah. I can see how people like this for what it is. You can certainly build a lot of stuff in this, and you can certainly have a lot of fun, at least in multiplayer. Single player, I don't think there's much to that. I mean, you can probably spawn like AIs, but I have no idea actually, so yeah. Still find it nice that you can fall like that. That's completely unrealistic. Anyway, yeah, I'd say this is it for my Let's Test of Space Engineers. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna buy it because I don't really know anyone who has the game and therefore couldn't do any multiplayer stuff. And single player is probably really not that, you know, nice. Because there's no like campaign mode or something like that. Maybe that's to come, I don't know. As I said, yes, you can save that for all I care. As I said, it's still in early access as far as I know. It's got Steam Workshop support. Definitely check it out if you are into space stuff like that, into crafting like that, and into building like that. And if you have people to play that with, because, as I said, single player, not that much of a great experience. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye.